Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and throughout the next few days, and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video, right after the intro. All right, everybody. Right off the bat, the SPY today was a good day for the longs. It had a little bit of a dip. I told y'all to be very very patient, right? Because it didn't look too good pre-market. I felt that this dip was coming. I didn't know the magnitude of it, but I knew that it was going to be brief. All right, but hopefully, y'all were able to weather out this little storm right here. Dip buyers stepped in and pushed the price of the market up. And as you can see right now, it is at the very first price target of 39.20 right now after hours. Could it push higher? Definitely. I definitely think we can move all the way up to the around $4,000. But I will follow up on this one in the morning. Now, the stock that all of you are looking on the thumbnail right now, that stock is NEO. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are very aware of this. Some of y'all asked some questions about this, and yes, I see what you see and I agree with all of you. The reason why I want to address this thing and why I think it's about to go crazy tomorrow is because of the pattern on the 4-hour time frame, right? There is a very clean bullish pennant on here, and it broke out today, and this is not over yet. I see NEO going all the way up to retesting the previous highs and even beyond that, probably around like $70, maybe even $72 within the next few days. Keep this one on your watch list for sure. Worst case scenario, it drags its feet, right? It drags its feet along the way and then eventually goes up. Like we've seen this before. This is not a surprise on multiple stocks that I've called out on this channel. Definitely keep NEO on your watch list, and along with all of the other EV stocks, such as the next one we're going to talk about is XBEV, right? And XBEV, I forgot my drawing on here. There is a falling wedge on here. Somebody mentioned this as well. It is there. It's very clean. Volume is there. There's a lot of also news surrounding this thing. Watch this one for a long all the way up to $55. Short term, all right, short term. Long term, obviously, is going to go probably a lot higher and retest the previous highs at around 60. But this one is a very good setup, and definitely keep it on your watch list. It deserves to be addressed in this channel, that one and NEO, all right? NEO looks the best in my eyes. So very bullish on this one. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to talk about is an electric vehicle company, but more like trucks. Workhorse, all right? So Workhorse is spiked earlier during the month, and it stayed up here. It's holding its gains. It's not collapsing. And I see why somebody is asking about this. This is a very strong uptrend, guys. I've made a couple of videos about Workhorse before. There was an easy opportunity to make all the way over here towards $27, and then another easy opportunity to make, especially when I made a video on Ride. So congrats to all of you who were able to make bank on that and are still holding. This one is not done yet. I think it has a long way to go. I'm not bearish on this one. Obviously, like the worst case scenario for shorts is for them to get trapped as it consolidates, right? Which is obviously turned out to be the best case scenario for longs. The more it consolidates, the more likely we are to see highs of $50. So keep this one on your watch list for a continuation to the upside. I'm not bearish on Workhorse, and I'm also not bearish on Ride because these two stocks tend to move together, all right? So keep those ones on your watch list. Now, the other stock that some of y'all have been asking about, that stock is AI. And I made a video on AI a while ago. I told all of you to buy this thing when we were at exactly $145, somewhere over here, because of a pattern on the daily time frame. It was very, very clean. I made a very special video about this one, right? And for all of you who have been holding long, this thing is not over yet. I think we can see, obviously we're gonna break through this size right here. We're gonna just take out these short sellers for sure. It just got out the gates. Money is flowing in. The uptrend is there. It's very, very clean. Keep this one in your watch list. I see a bullish Harami there. I think it's gonna break through 200 very soon. All right, very, very soon. That is my very honest opinion of AI. My thoughts and opinions are not changing about this thing. Still holding this thing long until it gets to my price target, and then I'm getting rid of it. All right. Now, the next stock that we'll be talking about in this video, that stock is Baidu. And for all of y'all, once again, who have been subscribing to the channel, I gave you a very specific warning in this video right here. This stock is about to go parabolic. Very big, bold letters, all right? I talked about Baidu, and Baidu turned out for the best. Baidu went up all the way to $300. Could it go higher? I think it could. Like today, this spike right here was at least 700% on short-term contracts, and I don't think this is done yet. I think it can go up to 310 tomorrow or by Friday. All right, so definitely keep Baidu on your watches for a continuation up. But I would say, hopefully, some of y'all took your money off the table. All right, don't get too greedy. Do not get too greedy. Just in case there's a surprise tomorrow, you never know. The market is bullish right now, but do not get too greedy. So hopefully you took some money off, right? Just to see what the rest does. All right, the contracts went up by a lot, by at least like 700 or 800% on this thing. So don't get too greedy. That's really all I want to say to some of y'all who took this play. All right. Now the next one that we'll be talking about, somebody asked about Pinterest. And Pinterest, this right here is annoying to everybody. Y'all see the reaction to earnings, right? It spikes after hours, it holds up, and then the next day, everybody who bought calls over here or who bought stocks immediately sold and brought the stock all the way down to that same exact price as it was before earnings. All right, very disappointing. If you look at it on the daily, the daily is not looking too great right now. It's really not looking too great. I think it's gonna fall just a little bit before we see boring sideways action trading like over here in the zone right here between 70 bucks and 80 bucks. Just a very boring sideways trading. I'm not involved in this. I'm not trading this at all. I'm not interested in it. All right. So to the person who was asking about it, I don't think there's gonna be too much going on with this stock over here. And another stock that I want to address in this video, that stock is Facebook. And Facebook is moving like Apple. And for all of y'all who've been watching, Apple and Facebook are doing the same exact thing. This is not very interesting. This right here, very boring. Nobody is winning here, right? Nobody wins in these situations where we're not going anywhere, right? Compared to stocks like ACB, which obviously this cannabis sector is booming right now, and it's actually in the middle of my price target. So yeah, right now I would say be very, very careful because earnings is like in 2 days. Yeah, it's in 2 days. It is gonna go up a little bit higher, probably to like 18 bucks, then maybe 20. Maybe that's pushing it. But what I would say is take some profits off the table. We've been covering it since like $11, and right now it's at 16 bucks. It's almost about to reach 17 bucks, right? So just remember to pay yourself some. Take some money off the table. That way, if you feel like holding through earnings and then it falls right back down to $12, you won't be sad. So that's really all I gotta say about this. I do not like holding anything through earnings. So for all of y'all who have been holding anything in this sector, whether it is ACB or AFA or SNDL is still going. All right, SNDL is still going. It has a long way to go, but this one right here, earnings is right around the corner, and I have to warn y'all, don't get too greedy and make sure to lock in some profits just in case it tumbles. just in case. All right. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as always, and it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if all of this is new to you and you're interested in getting started in the market, I left some step by step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 4 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Enjoy the outro.